VoicemotionsAI is a new text-to-speech program that just was released a couple months ago. I believe it was in March. And what you'll see online is they're giving this away for about $69 on their website. But if you do bonuses, it brings it up to about $250. But I'm not here to talk about the pricing. I just want to show you what it's like and to see if it is right for you. In the brief time I've used it, I can see many problems with it, and I believe it is not ready for prime time. Let me just show you some of those problems. So this is the dashboard for VoicemotionsAI, and what you want to do is, again, click on AI text-to-speech. You want to create new. Notice how the create new is not even centered here. It's off to the right. I know it's kind of picky, but whoever created this, the web developer, didn't even think about this. But I click this, and it defaults to these blocks, which I think is great. But there's a big problem when you click edit on this first block. You see, it defaults to South Africa and Kuwait, Libya. I mean, if you're in the United States, this is a big problem because you now have to choose your language every single time you click on a person. So if I do United States, like so, and then I choose this person, this is another step. You can't just hit selected. You have to hit close down here, which is more steps that should be necessary. Okay, so I have that person. I add some text in here. Hello, my name is Paul. I add another block, and notice it doesn't even remember I chose United States in the previous one, because watch what happens. It goes back to South Africa. It goes back, it goes back to the default page. I have to again select the language, United States, as you can see here, and then select a person. The only time that it remembers, if you click somebody that's already in the United States, it will show the United States people. This is a big oversight when it should be defaulting to where you live. So if you were in South Africa, that would be fine. But if you were in America, you'd want it to default to United States. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and add some more text here. Demoing voice motions AI. Okay, so we have that there, and many people will say, but where's the background music? Like other text-to-speech programs, you see it right below it, and it's easy to get to. On this one, you have to go down here. It's at the very bottom of the page, and even generates at the bottom of the page. You would think that it would be, these buttons would be up here to make it easier to see. But so you have to hit background music here, and then you can choose music from their choice, from their offerings. So generally I'd recommend moving the volume down a little bit to like 0.3. You can demo it. I'm not sure if you can hear that. But yeah, they have lots of good choices. And again, I chose it, but it doesn't show that I chose it up here. It's kind of confusing with the background music. You kind of have to hope that it's there after the fact. And you can hear some of the voices.
Hi, I'm Cora.
Hi, I'm Guy.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hi, I'm Jane.
Hi, I'm Jason.
you can see that this block here under voices is messed up, Jenny. And the last few times I've looked at this, they've had at least one of these blocks with the person that's messed up. If you try to play it, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, there's still some problems here. And again, if you click clear filters, you're back to South Africa again. Wow. Okay. So another problem is this. Okay, let's say I add a bunch of text here. Okay, notice there's not even a spell check here. A lot of other ones you use will at least show that there's some spelling problems. So I had to kind of make my own corrections as I was typing. So here, if you hit demo.
Hello, my name is Paul. Just reviewing this text-to-speech program. I really want to like it, but
Notice it only will preview 100 characters at a time. That's a huge problem. Let's say you really want to hear the whole thing before you hit generate, because you don't want any part of your text to sound bad. So them limiting it to 100 characters, I think, is a terrible idea. I have looked at other text-to-speech offerings like Speechactors and Micmonster, and they don't have that limitation. You can listen to as much as you want in the block editor. There's no limitation. And they have blocks just like this, just so you know. They also have Micmonster has a 12,000 character limit for all the blocks in total. Speechactors has a 10,000 character limit, and this is for their different paid plans. This one here, it doesn't give you the character limit in total, but it does say you can do unlimited blocks up to 15 minutes in total length. So that's the difference between this and those other programs. But again, if I hit generate now, it wants me to give it a name. Say demoing voice motion AI. It hits generate, and here you have it. You can hit preview.
hello, my name is Paul. Just reviewing this text-to-speech program. I really want to like it, but there is so much about it that is not ready for prime time. It makes things difficult.
Demoing VoicemotionsAI.
Yeah, notice that the audio of the background music kept going past the text. I think that's a problem that needs to be fixed too. And what if I wanted to edit what I just typed here? Right now, as it stands, you can't. You can clone it. Oh, wait. It looks like you can. I just hit that, and it looks like it popped it open again. Okay. That's pretty cool. So again, if I go back to it again, this is where you see the text. Okay, so Micmonster has this feature, and so does Speechactors. So I'm glad they have that feature. But again, they're missing other things, like what if I want to merge many of these together? In those other text-to-speech programs, you can do that, but you can't do that with this one. Also, notice how there's no search option at the top. So let's say you had many of these text-to-speech audio clips you made. You can't easily search by the by the name or anything. You have to use your Control F key on your keyboard and do it that way. So yeah, it has some big problems. Number one, you can't get it to default to your language every time. Number two, you have to hit close after you select. And let's go back into this one more time. The third issue is you hit the person, and notice that you can't favorite anything. Each time you have to be looking through and hoping you find the right one. There's no favorites to any voices. So let me show you Micmonster for a second, and you can see why I'm griping about this one. Okay, so let me just start over here, Micmonster. I'm going to start again with something new. Okay, so again, I have nothing in here, and I'm going to take the same thing that I did here and put it into the other one, and Micmonster as well. Okay, and I'm going to add another block. Like so. And if you click this, it just highlights them, but you can, like I did, like I'm showing here, you can favorite voices. So if I highlighted this, I can apply Christopher there. Highlight this one, I can apply Jason. It's much quicker to do it. And notice if you've done a few down here, you can select multiple and you can merge them together. You can also preview them, but when you preview them, you can preview the entire text-to-speech. You're not limited on the 100
Hello, my name is Paul.
characters.
Just reviewing this text-to-speech program. I really want to like it, but there is so much about it that is not ready for prime time. It makes things difficult.
Yeah, notice it does do the whole thing. It plays it all. So that's a thing that I'm seeing that you can't do in the other one. Of course, this one here, you can't do background music within it. I've requested that in Micmonster. I haven't heard anything about that yet. And let's see, if I move to speech actors, you can kind of see how that one looks. So here is speech actors. If I were to go to the dashboard and I click on it, or let's say I go back and I do a new one, I call it test. You can choose your default right away here. Let's say you want it to be a specific person when you start your project. You can choose it right here like this. Okay, so then if I were to click this, Jacob starts and it's already at English. And you can choose a background music like so. And notice it gives you the background music that you've chosen. Okay, so you can add the same types of text to this one. And if you were to play these, you're not limited by 100 characters, as long as you don't have the free plan. So again, you can generate this. Under my free plan, I've already done it, but it would show up right below. Let's see if it lets me. Yeah, I'm under. Let's see, I'm going to remove some stuff so I can show you how it generates. There we go. So notice you can search for it. You can edit it again. Fix things. I like the icon better here. You can change the background music even though it's been done, and then you can download it. I would say the interface in Speech Actors is the best that I've seen compared to Micmonster. and VoicemotionsAI. This just seems a lot better in the way it looks and feels. Now let's go back to Micmonster. Notice here you can also search all of them too. So that's very similar. So again, I have only reviewed the AI text-to-speech feature with you guys, and I hope this is helpful. And lastly, I wanted to explain something to you about something that is probably one of the most important features that we would want in any kind of application, and that would be application support. It's going on now 3 days that I've tried to email these people in different emails, going through their support email and also through their support ticketing system, and I haven't received one response to any of my questions concerning this program. Now, I emailed Speechactors and Micmonster yesterday, and they both responded to me today, the next business day. And even Speechactors says they are working to fix some issues I found. And one of those issues is in OneNote here, you can't copy and paste text from OneNote. That's a big problem. And if you copy lines of text into a block, it tries to go into multiple blocks. That's something they're working on. I sent them a video for them to look at. But again, I would say that until I hear back from these people, I would say that their support is not good. So if I was to rate VoicemotionsAI upon what I see, I would say based on the voices being really good, they do sound really good. And I would say that that's pretty much my only thing that I really like about it is the voices. So I would give it a 4 out of 10. There are many things that needs to be fixed for me to give it a 10 out of 10. Speechactors, I would give this one here an 8 out of 10. And I'm not giving it anything higher because they need to fix those issues with OneNote and lines of text into a single block. Other than that, I think it's great. Micmonster, I'd give it a 7 in that the interface could be more polished. Notice how all the people look exactly the same. And if you go down, it also has an icon missing. And there's no background music. It's just missing some features that other text-to-speech programs offer. So again, I see VoicemotionsAI is the worst one, but again, it's new, so let's give it some time. But it's not ready to purchase yet. So if you're holding off, I would hold off until they have fixed a lot of these issues. But I would say Speechactors would be a great one to purchase. And speaking of their pricing, you can do a lifetime deal with them for $100 once, and you get over 1 million characters per month. This is a really good deal, and that's what I am looking into myself. And I've already purchased Micmonster, and their pricing varies depending on where you get it. Now, if you were to get Micmonster, let me just do something here. If you were to purchase Micmonster from their own website, you'll see that it's $399 for their lifetime deal here. That's pretty expensive. On AppSumo, you can get a better deal. So I would look at their site if you're interested in Micmonster. And yeah, the VoicemotionsAI, they sell it for $69, but then you have to add all these extras in order to get the pro licensing and other things built in. Their site is also it just doesn't look legitimate, I guess. Let me just show you what that looks like. It looks like one of those websites you would go to if somebody is trying to show you like is trying to scam you on something where it just has all these weird things or countdowns and it just like this is a red flag to me, this kind of a thing. And then you start seeing how much it costs, and watch this.
Meet Voice.
See, it's $67 here. This again, I don't believe it is the paid program with. It's not the pro version, so you got to be careful about that price. So you got to add bundles before it's the pro version. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns about these 3 text-to-speech offerings. But again, I would put my money on Speechactors over all of these. Even though I am a purchase customer of Micmonster, and I will say that Micmonster is adding features. I've seen them add new features each month, so it's not something you get and it never changes. Speechactors also is working on new updates all the time, and time will tell if VoicemotionsAI actually adds new things and if they listen to our feedback. So I hope that helps, and you guys all take care. God bless. Bye.